Hey guys, so today I am making a February favorites video. I do apologize, it's like the 6th of March and it's a little late. Usually I try to be ahead of the game, but I did already film a February favorites video and I felt like I wasn't giving enough energy, and I am a very energetic person, so I wanted to give you guys 100% and remake this video. First favorite I want to get into is my hers. I actually just got highlights, which I haven't done in forever. I was really nervous because I always feel like highlighting and coloring my hair can go so awry. So I went to the source and I think she goes by Angel is her name. She hooked me up with this really awesome dye job and I love it. So I was trying to go for a more natural look, and what we did was we actually did a darker color on the top part of my head and then my highlights get lighter at the end. So it's kind of like an ombre effect, but also I wanted it to be really not so harsh. So once my hair started growing out, if I decided not to retouch my hair, it would still look legitly natural. And I was really loving, I had some highlights in my hair that were growing out, and I was loving how every once in a while the sun would just catch in my hair and it would just look like I had this naturally lightened hair, which was great. So my hair is definitely a favorite. If you are looking for a hairstylist in the Fargo Moorhead area, check out Angel at the Source. She has some really great deals. She will hook you up with some amazing hair. And next thing I want to talk about are these earrings that I'm wearing. These are from Forever 21. This is kind of like a new style that's happening when it comes to earrings. And I don't wear a lot of earrings, especially like bigger ones. I used to be nuts about statement earrings, and now it's just transitioned over to statement necklaces. But I'm loving these like dainty pieces. And I know like if you follow like the Bobble Bar, they have stuff like this too that they sell, but these are only like $4 or $5 from Forever 21, whereas the Bobble Bar you're paying like $30. So I know I always rave about Forever 21's jewelry, and I just want to show you guys this piece. This is how you wear it, and you're gonna want to check it out because it's a really cute trend and it's very feminine, and I just love that. Next thing I want to talk about is all about the contour. Now, of course, I watch everyone and their grandma's favorite February favorites videos. I love watching favorites videos. It's my favorite time of the month, and every single person I've watched has basically shouted out this palette from like Nicole Guerrero, I think is her name, Jacqueline Hill, who else do I watch? I think for sure I know like What Would Lizzie Do, Amanda Ensing. Like everyone and their grandma is in love with this palette. Now I was looking between this and the Anastasia contour kit. As far as somebody with like a more medium to darker skin tone, what I can say is with the Anastasia, they have two kits, which first of all, I had no idea they had two kits. One is a more light shade contour kit and one is for dark skin. The dark skin one just looked like a bunch of bronzers, and the light skin one looked way too light for me. And then when I saw the Kat Von D palette and all the really great reviews it was getting, I was like, yes, we're going to go with this, and no regrets here. This is amazing. I can pretty much use all of these colors on my face. I use the highlighters to set my concealer under my eyes, and I can use all of these to contour. The middle shade I actually kind of use as a bronzer to put some color on my cheeks, and these are all really nice matte shades. They are super blendable, worth the hype. The only drawback with these is once you run out of a color, you're going to have to repurchase the palette, because you can switch out these colors in the palette. But I love the packaging. Again, this is Shade Light palette, and you can pick this up at Sephora. I know the Sephora in Fargo has a bunch of these. I saw them there today. And then the brushes I like to use to go along with these, this is the EcoTools buffing brush, and this is the one I use for that middle bronzer shade. I use it to buff that color on to the apples of my cheek just to make me look tanner. This brush is just like a fluffy roundy brush. It's small enough where I can use it to set my under eye, so I'll just rub this in the highlighter and then just kind of pat on that powder on my under eye. And then of course the sculpting brush by Real Techniques. I use this to carve out my cheekbones. I'll take one of those darker shades and just kind of swat this back and forth and it'll create a really nice contour, make my cheeks look nice and skinny. Also, you can go and do your nose with this. This is a little thick though, so if you don't have great hand control, I wouldn't recommend this. But this is a really nice sculpting brush for a drugstore you know, product. It's affordable, really nice and dense. I love how skinny it is. You can just tell it's really good quality, so it really is nice to carve out your cheekbones, and it works really well with the Shade Light palette. Next thing I want to talk about is this guy. This is a melted, Too Faced melted lipstick in melted fuchsia, and if you watch any of my videos recently, I've been wearing this a lot. I love this because it's super, super bright. It's not a color I would ordinarily wear, but since it's a liquid lipstick, it just is so pigmented on my lips, and it just makes my lips pop. They feel juicy. I don't have to do a lot else on my face because this just pops on my face. It goes with pretty much everything. I can do a totally neutral look and then just add this for a pop of color. You know how sometimes you do all black and you add like a fun necklace as your pop of color? Well, sometimes I just wear this as my pop of color and it looks great, and it goes with a lot more things than you would realize. So I picked up this one in a set that came out this winter at Christmas time, and it was a really good deal. So if you're thinking of picking up any of these melted lipsticks, I know they just came up with a new bunch of colors too. I saw them at Ulta today. They came out with like a melted chihuahua that I really, really want, but these are like $21 and I just can't do it. The kit was totally worth the money. So if you see it or you picked it up and you haven't used this color yet because you're intimidated by how bright it is, go for it, girl. Let your fuchsia love shine. That's all I have to say about that. Next thing I want to talk about, and this product I've already raved about in my January favorites video, but it's so good that I just want to reiterate that if you're looking for a concealer, there's no need to spend your money on the NARS Creamy Concealer. Even though that is a good concealer, this stuff is better. I know lots of people love NARS Creamy Concealer, but it does not work under my eyes. This stuff is amazing, very minimal creasing, and I feel like I could do a lot better job of setting this stuff, but this is amazing. It's affordable. I'm in the shade medium for my under eye to conceal. I just picked up the medium light to highlight under my eyes, so I'm super excited. I love this stuff. I'm so glad I tried it. I want all of you to try it because you're gonna freaking love it. And then of course another drugstore product that I'm in love with are these guys. These are the new NYX Prismatic eyeshadows. I was at Ulta today in Fargo. There's not one single one of these left. Okay, I lied. There's like two left. Like one of the blue and one of the like the silvery color. These are freaking amazing. These are like the dupe for Makeup Geek's foil eyeshadows. These the Makeup Geek ones are $10. These ones are like $6, and they're so freaking pigmented. This is the color Fireball. That was just a swatch, and let me just swatch it on my hand. So freaking pigmented, buttery smooth, brilliant colors. And then so I picked up this is the color Fireball. I also have the color, this is Bedroom Eyes, which is like a nice dark taupe, which is a really fun crease color. And then of course my favorite, this is Liquid Gold. It looks like liquid gold on my lids, and there's nothing else you can tell me about this. This is amazing, amazing drugstore finds. This freaking month of February has been amazing for me. NYX did an amazing job with their new spring line. You have to check everything out in their spring line. Next thing, and these are the last things I want to talk about, are these ColourPop eyeshadows. I had picked these up in December, and when I first got them, I was really disappointed because they look amazingly pigmented in anyone's swatches. So if you look at my swatch, like, look at how intense that looks. So I was like, yes, this is gonna look like fucking butter on my lids. And lo and behold, I was kind of disappointed. It just didn't look as bright and liquidy as I was expecting it to. So I was really bummed, and I didn't touch these in the month of January. Well, after watching more videos of people using ColourPop and seeing how people were using ColourPop, I realized the best way to apply these was with my fingers. So now, since I've been using my fingers, these are freaking dope. I'm so excited about these. They're not like extra pigmented by any means. I mean, I think they're comparable to like the Lorac colors or like naked, but I feel like for $5, that's amazing. You get a ton of product. They're $5. They're made in the United States. So if you haven't checked out ColourPop yet, I have the color Amaze, and this is the color Game Face. So if you're into those taupey, bronzy, highlighter colors, these are the colors for you. Check out their website. You get free shipping once you spend $30. And also they just came out with Super Shock freaking blush colors, and they're beautiful, and I just don't need any more makeup, so I'm trying not to buy anything. But I just want to let you know that ColourPop is an amazing brand, and I've had a few people that watch my channel and read my blog tell me that they've had really good experiences after purchasing some of their stuff on my recommendation, which makes me super happy. Anyway, that's all my February favorites. I want to keep this video short because I feel like I ramble on and then you kind of like lose people, and then the few awesome products you want to talk about, they forget about. So check out all of these products. I totally stand by everything I talked about today. They're 100% amazing, must-have, and affordable, so you can't go wrong. Hit the red subscribe button so you can follow along on my YouTube adventures, and all my social media links are in the comment section below. So find me on Facebook and Pinterest, and check out all my adventures on my blog, crazyloveforclothes.com. Also leave me a comment if you have any questions or found this video useful or maybe entertaining. Give it a like or share it with a friend so we can all be friends, and it's just the greatest. I love you guys so much, and thank you for letting me ramble on. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your month, the month of March. And also, really quick, I just want to throw in my blog turns 4 this year. So I've been a blogger for 4 years, and I will be doing a giveaway. I haven't decided if I'm going to do one on YouTube yet, but I'm definitely doing one on my blog and on my Instagram. So find me on Instagram, and maybe you can win some Urban Decay eyeshadow. That's all I'm saying. You guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching.